I was young and from a small town, so I hadn't seen a lot of people conquer their drug addiction. Ron was in recovery when I met him. It was cool to see someone working on the other side and not want that life anymore. What's your dad's name?
Daddy.
What's his name?
Daddy.
Ron. He was fun. No rules. Lots of treats. A little bit of TV. Golfing.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Stuff like that was fun with him. Even though he would tell people to never be afraid to ask for help, after so many years of battling, I think he really never wanted to ask for help again. Probably how he found himself being alone and using again a decade later. It took 14 weeks to get his autopsy report. I prayed that he would have had an aneurysm, something that didn't make everyone else right. That wasn't drugs. It wasn't fentanyl. But then also part of me knew that it was, and I always knew it was an accident. I never thought that Ron died on purpose or took too many drugs. There's not a lot of sympathy and support when you have lost your co-parent to drugs or alcohol. People are like, they can be a little cold or a little closed-minded. People can think like, well, if he didn't do that, then he wouldn't have died. And while that might be true, I think, his intention was to get high, but not to die. Sadly, and admittedly, there's shame. You don't want anyone to think that they had a bad dad because he died of a drug overdose. I'm not a bad mom because I had kids with someone that died of a drug overdose. They're not less valuable kids because their dad died of a drug overdose. But does everyone think those things? Does everyone feel those things? Yes. Yes. I don't know what that person learned on their Tuesday night, on their April 8th. They could be having the absolute worst day of their life. And no one knows that about you. The only hope is love.